Hi everyone, welcome to Power Digital Recharge. I'm here with Nick Slettengren, founder and president of Power Digital Marketing. Nick, thanks for being here.
Appreciate it.
So today we're talking about conferences. 2017 just started, we're in February, crazy to think. And there's a lot going on in the digital marketing world, obviously, as always, and we wanted to get our president, our CMO in here, to talk about some of the conferences that you should be on the lookout in 2017. So, Nick, do you want to give us a breakdown of conferences that you're interested in? Maybe some that are piquing your interest a little bit more than others?
Absolutely. Hey everybody, I got a short list of some of the conferences I think you guys should be checking out this year. Some ones are coming up right away. Our Search Love, that's coming up in February right here in our backyard in San Diego. I love Search Love. The guys at Distilled, Will Critchlow, shout out to you guys. They always do a great job. We went to the one in Boston years ago, and we just always have a good time when we show up to Search Love. So definitely one to look out for. Another one is LeadCons Las Vegas. This is a shameless self-promotion. I'm gonna be speaking at that in Las Vegas come March. So that's the week of March 20th. Definitely check it out. Really gonna be focused on leads and how to drive more leads if you are a website that is a lead generation website. So we'll be talking more about that. Conversion XL Live, April 5th to 7th, and that's in San Antonio. If you guys are looking at conversion, come on, which one of your clients do not love conversion? So, this is a great place to look at conversion and see, where, what the newest and greatest is, and, basically funneling people and getting them to convert and increasing conversion rates. Also, another one, Unbounce. Got to shout out to the guys at Unbounce. Speaking of conversion, they are the kings of conversion, June 25th to 27th. And that's in Vancouver. I would love to go to that one. I want to go to Canada. So definitely worth checking out. MozCon, I went years ago. This is my previous agency life. MozCon is insane. They typically do that in Seattle. Yep, Seattle, July 17th to 19th. Check it out. Rand Fishkin. Who doesn't love Rand, right?
Guys, man.
All right. So those are some ones that definitely are worth checking out. Certainly there's a lot more. I'm going to be following up with a blog post that kind of highlights some of the ones that you guys should all check out. And then, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on, this piece.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great list, especially that MozCon, and especially the one in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
who doesn't want to hear this guy talk more? Voice of an angel.
Come on now.
All right, so on that note, with you speaking, I know you've done a lot of conferences. I know you've spoken publicly on numerous occasions. For those of us out there that are lucky enough to be in similar shoes where they are speaking publicly at conferences like this, do you have any recommendations for those people?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the first things I always tell everybody who speaks, including everybody at Power Digital, actionable insight. I realized when I used to do case study and I used to kind of flex my knowledge that way, people would pay attention, but didn't get the kind of virality, I really wanted. It really kind of just was status quo. And you don't want to be status quo. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but actionable insight means providing information that people can take action on. So like a step-by-step, like not just I did this and we had great results and look at us, we're Power Digital or we're this agency. It's really about like, hey, this is how we do it and let me show you exactly how I did it so you can copy me. And that's a great thing, sharing that kind of knowledge. A lot of people think that their knowledge at their agency is proprietary, but really, in our ecosystem, we know that every one of our strategies has an expiration date. So it's important for us to get that out there, share it with the community, even share it with the competitors if they show up and watch you talk. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We all have our different clients and everything else, and it's all blue ocean, if you will. So. Actionable insight is important to having. You should be talking about how you can execute on one of your strategies and run it A to Z and get the result from that. So I know that always goes well. You get the more tweets, you get more followers, you get, just more virality out of your talk. So actionable insight's number one. Number two is, disagree. Be a little edgy, right? You don't have to agree with the status quo. We're here to push marketing into the forefront and keep it evolving, and if you're just agreeing with what everybody else is saying, you're not really doing anyone justice. So feel free to be a little bit edgy, feel free to disagree, feel free to push back on the status quo. All of that is going to really help in your talking, and you don't have to be the edgiest guy out there, but if you're just agreeing with everybody else, why are you talking in the first place?
Right.
And my last one is I love, I think you should design your own deck, and you should also have a storyline that, comes through it. Because, people are paying attention to you. I see so many people to this day, I went to a search engine journal, and I love search engine journal event, but I noticed a lot of people are just throwing like a bunch of text on a white background for some of their talks. Most people didn't, but some people did. And that's kind of like, this is in 1992. Like, come on, let's get, even though we're digital marketers, we're not branding experts. At the same time, find someone, a creative, put together a really good looking, wireframe that really, has, really good slides, really good visuals to support what you're saying. Try and tone down on the text, make them more speaking, let the pictures in the background say, 1,000 words. And really, focus on that aesthetic, and then also tell a story. When you're doing it, make it fun. Like talk about, the history of what you're talking about. Where it's come till now, and then start to pull out your piece, and then really start to drill down on that one.
Right.
And really start to go down in depth about that. But have it kind of synchronized and streamlined, when you're talking about it, because I see a lot of talks sometimes they just kind of go all over the way. They kind of pepper all over the place. But you want to have a really streamlined talk that really walks you through and really starts to build on itself as you go through.
So concise with a little bit of color, telling a story, right?
That's it.
Right on. Awesome. Well, Nick, definitely appreciate it. Not just the talk, but everything. Thank you guys for joining in. And if you have any questions, please email us at contact@powerdigitalmarketing.com. Thanks, everyone. I'll catch you next time.
Cheers, everybody.
Bye.